Finns are very proud of their sauna culture. It has long traditions in our culture.
So we are like hijacking dead spaces. There aren't that much wasteland anymore, but I feel like the city is full of dead space.
We haven't asked for any permissions from any authorities because it's easier to get forgiveness than permission. That's the philosophy.
Now, those wastelands, almost all of them have disappeared, and I feel like the city has just become a more boring place, and it's a shame. When the city is expanding, and those wastelands are filled with apartment buildings, of course they are useful and there's a purpose for them. People need homes. The city keeps growing. Rationally speaking, it doesn't make any sense to have some wastelands in the central parts of Helsinki just so some hippies can have their sauna there. But I feel like culturally it is a loss.
Finns are very proud of their sauna culture. It has long traditions in our culture. Finns have always bathed in a sauna and built their own saunas.
It's a very bonding experience to be in a sauna. As you take off your clothes, you also strip away all sorts of hierarchy. I've been to a sauna with my boss and my colleagues, and there we are all the same level. And I feel that that's a very fundamental thing about Finnish culture too. There's not a lot of hierarchy here. As Finland, we have this sauna culture deep in our culture, so we should show it to the rest of the world and be proud of it and embrace our strangeness. And that's my way of showing Finnishness, making Helsinki stand out from other cities by setting up my tent sauna.
I think they come to this particular sauna for a new kind of an experience, because although everybody has been to a sauna, not everybody has been to a sauna at a location like this. So I think they come for the adventure. It's an interesting experience to be half naked here, and right there's a busy street.
It's a miracle for me as well. Now I'm here swimming and in a sauna. What the fuck? In the middle of Helsinki. Like, at the same time it's super Finnish, but it's not typical day. Like, I feel that I'm so Finnish, but it's a new experience for me as well.
We're coming back later. We want to try.
Everyone seems very nice and open to have a chat, and of course sauna is the perfect place to have a chat because you are just sitting there, so it's face to face, half naked. So it's a great meeting spot. Community seems super nice. I'm looking forward to meeting people again.
all of a sudden they are there enjoying themselves, and then the next minute they're chopping some firewood and they're contributing. It is heartwarming, of course, to see that something that you have started brings so much joy to others. It brings meaning to my own life. There was just this piece of wasteland and somebody found a sauna stove and then they built a sauna around it, and it was like a guerrilla sauna. There was no permission for it, and actually the city demolished it, but then they built it back again, and it was like a well-kept secret. Those who knew, they knew, and it had a lovely atmosphere. The Sompa sauna that I fell in love with was built on this wasteland that no longer exists, because apartment buildings were built there. Then it had to move to a new location, and now it has to move again, because more apartment buildings will be built on that wasteland. So now the idea of Sampo sauna, it's the same idea as with Sompa sauna, but that it's just mobile and it's moving. It's never in the same spot.
This is my first day with you guys.
Yes.
And your Sampo sauna.
I hope you will fall in love. We don't have enough volunteers to set it up often enough. So that, I hope you could be our new recruitment.
It's more than just about the saunas, it's about this way of thinking. I'm trying to spread the message of DIY culture and trying to spread this way of thinking that you can take over your city and make it a more fun place.